Hello viewers, welcome to Family Vibe TV. I am Okeko Chisom Ferdinand, I'm your convener and I'm also your host. Today we'll be treating a topic that says dietary management of diabetes. You know what diabetes is, right? Now, if you visit so many hospitals, you see many sick people there. Most of them are suffering what we call diabetes. And they are from families. That's our major concern. Families. Family is the key as far as Family Vibe TV is concerned. Now, for them to treat themselves, they are coughing up a whole lot of money from their pocket. But these things could have been prevented before the time of getting to the hospital. And that is where the topic we are about to bring to you guys now comes in. Dietary management of diabetes. It means that diabetes can be managed before it happens or even when it is happening and after it has happened. Now with me on this call is a known dietitian, but I will allow him to introduce himself by himself. Please, can you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Thank you, the moderator. I am dietitian Oyoroka Simeon Onyewuchi, the consultant chief dietitian nutritionist with Nnamdi Azikiwe University Teaching Hospital, Anambra State.
Okay, having said this, please let us let's get straight to the point. What is the meaning of diabetes?
Okay, diabetes. We can say that diabetes is a serious chronic condition whereby the pancreas is an organ that God created to give me and you to regulate our sugar. Okay? The pancreas that God put in our body is being destroyed. Okay? Or sometimes, if that pancreas is there, it produces insulin but not enough to manage the sugar. Okay? So you can now at that point say diabetes has occurred, as we are going to see.
Please, can you give us more enlightenment on what are the types of diabetes?
Let us talk about the type of diabetes. We have categorized these types into about 3 for our understanding. Okay. Number 1, we have type 1 diabetes. Okay. Number 2, we have type 2 diabetes. Okay. And number 3, we have gestational diabetes. Now let me go back to type 1. Okay. That type 1 we call type 1 diabetes can also be known as insulin dependent. Okay. When you say something depends on something, it depends on insulin for it to manage. Okay. Usually happen to young people. Take for instance a child of 5 years, 20, that maybe less than 40 having diabetes. Okay. So that is where you can find out about diabetes. Then number 2 is type 2 diabetes. Okay? The one we call non-insulin dependent. I mean that it doesn't depend on insulin. Like that one is really dependent on diet and other lifestyle modification. Okay. Then number 3, of course, we just said it before, gestational diabetes, which occurs during pregnancy. In any of these diabetes, can be managed by dietitian. Whether it's type 1, whether it's type 2, we said it doesn't even require drug, or even gestational, we say come from pregnancy. Diet is always important in any of the time.
Okay, I've heard some people talk about type 1 and type 2 coexisting. Can you throw more light on that?
Yes, thank you, moderator. Sometimes that's nature. Sometimes something type 1, some qualities or some characters or features in type 1 can also coexist in type 2. And some features in type 2 can also go to type 1. In that case, we name it diabetes 1.5.
That's 1.5.
like a baptismal name.
Oh, okay.
1.5. So it can come to this one, it can come to this one. Usually happen at any age. A child of 5 years, a man of 50, 60 years or 70 or 100 years can have it. Okay. So that's type 1.5.
Wow. Viewers, I hope you are getting something from this particular podcast. And we're not stopping at that, we are heading to the next one. Chief Dietitian, please can you help us by telling us the major causes of this diabetes?
To understand the causes of go back to the type.
Okay.
Just explain now. By knowing the type, you now know the cause, where the cause is coming from.
Okay.
For instance, type 1, that's the one called insulin dependence. You say it's an autoimmune response of the body. That the body, whereby the body destroy is the organ. That pancreas we talk about when we're training it. That organ, the body destroy it. Then destroy the insulin too. You destroy the pancreas that produces insulin. As a result of somebody eating something they have eaten and putting it as vegetable. The body destroys itself. So when the body destroys the pancreas that originally produces insulin, it also has a dietary management. It doesn't really depend on diet. Diet must be there, and insulin must be there to manage that pressure.
Okay.
Then the type 2, the one we say is as a result of insulin resistance. In this one now, the insulin is being produced though. Yeah. Nothing is wrong with the pancreas. The pancreas is like the type 1. The pancreas is producing insulin. But there is resistance because that insulin is not being used. As a result of the body activity, inactivity, obesity, diet, or even genetics. That is why when you now use diet, think about this other condition I call obesity. Manage obesity very well. Manage the lifestyle of the patient. Okay? It's already that's diabetes. Not even take drugs. You're taking care of those things that perform that resistance. So that's why I said for us to get the causes of diabetes, we must know the type. Because a dietitian will not know that when it comes to which type can you recognize. Is it type 1? Is it gestational? Then we now know the type. That's dietary.
So from what you said now, what is the major cause of type 1.5?
Type 1.5. When you say something has this feature,
And how this is
it has feature. It just occur like that. You don't have any no cause. You can get it from here, get it from here. And this consists of science and research. And the growth over the years, that's over that. This is type 1. It is having some features of type 2. Or this is type 2. But it's having some features of type 2. With whichever one, diet plays a very important role in managing it very, very well.
Then what can you say about what can you add on the causes of gestational diabetes?
Gestational diabetes just happen, women and their hormones, whenever a woman is pregnant, certain hormones that comes in, hormones that support that pregnancy. Maybe there's a bad hormone, maybe from production, it varies from women. A woman, I think there was about 10 women that are pregnant, then one will have diabetes, another 9 have failed. So it depends on the body system, all of them. If you know you have it as a woman, what you know is that you go and consult a dietitian. Bless your diet, do an pregnancy. And then after you give birth, go back to your dietitian. If you know that your next pregnancy will not be problem. Often the case I have a woman because of lost 3 pregnancies as a result of found a dietitian the child, healthy child.
Okay, it was solved because she found
A dietitian. She has not been seeing a dietitian, maybe taking drugs and all that. But eventually, in the grace of God, this woman needed a dietitian to manage. And I came in there and then managed the patient. Delivered safely.
wow.
So
that is why that Simeon, the life saver. You can hear it from himself. Okay. At this point, we would like to kind of, we are as we talk about the flow, right? And we would like to bombard you or kind of hit you up with a lot of things at just one time. Now, having said or gotten to this point, we would like to get you prepared for the next topic we're going to treat on this, which is the main thing itself, the dietary management of diabetes. Now, the only thing you owe us is not to move away from our handle, just keep following us so that you get this next bomb that will be for your health and for your safety. Till we meet next time, I'm Okeko Ferdinand. I'm your convener and I'm also your host. Thank you.